Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, and we are here for our daily prayer and reading. Of course, we meet every day at Thamur and Sassor. We say a prayer, we read a psalm, and then we do a 3-card reading just to see what messages we can get from the angels and from the Most High. So, without further ado, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High. Whew, come from us and go to the Most High. Lord have mercy. The God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to labor in your vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will help us be into better service to you and to the kingdom. When we enter herein with all humility, let God the Almighty One enter into this place by entrance of an eternal happiness, of a divine prosperity, of a perfect joy, and of an abundant charity, and of an eternal salutation. Let all the demons fly from this place, especially those who are opposed unto this work, and let the angels of peace assist and protect this place, from which let discord and strife fly and depart. Magnify and extend upon us, O Lord, thy most holy name, and bless our conversation and our assembly. Sanctify, O Lord our God, our humble entry herein, thou the blessed and holy one of the eternal ages. Selah. To the Divine Mother, we thank you for being with us, we thank you for guiding us, and we thank you for walking with us along the path of life. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom. Vivify me with divine life and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahweh and the perfect example he set of how to climb the tree of life and conquer the tree of death. To the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 9, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the Council of the 144,000 angels, to the 216 angels that sit atop the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, and to all the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask you to come and be with us for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be in better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. All right, so let's read Psalm 51. Woof. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. According unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions. My sin is ever before me. Against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil against thee only have I sinned and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation. Uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shall thou offer bullocks upon thine altar. Selah. All right, so we have our daytime deck here. And, of course, this is the Tarot of Light deck. It is a beginner deck. It's easy to use. It's easy to interpret. It correlates with the rider weight. And so this is a very good beginner deck. It still does have a lot of depth for experienced users as well. So here we go. All praise, glory, and honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We again ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a moment so we can get a message that will help us be in better service to you and to the kingdom. We acknowledge our earthly mother and thank her for always being there for us. We acknowledge Yahweh and the perfect example he set for us. And to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, and that's timely. And when you do, we will report back to the Most High and let him know that you have fulfilled the covenant. We think you guys are doing a great job, and we appreciate all of the hard work that you do in service to the kingdom. We know that we are terrible clients, but we are tremendously grateful for everything that you do for us. All right, so no cards fell out. Let's see what we got here. We've got the Five of Trees, which is limitation. We've got our bug friend back with us. We've got the Queen of Stars, which is the illuminator. This always makes me think of the Holy Mother. And the bug is climbing on the card. It's fabulous. And we've got the King of Hearts, which is the healer. This makes me think of Raphael. All right. Let me actually remember to zoom in today so you all can see these cards. Oh, there goes the camera. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is not too bad. And of course, you can see the bug climbing on the card. I don't know why he has to participate, but he is here. We appreciate him coming through. All right, we've got the Five of Trees, which grounds us finally for the first time in a little bit. We are grounded in reality. Unfortunately, it's limitation. That is something. All right, so you are limiting your own growth by focusing all you think is wrong in your life. Focus on the stuff you love, nurture it, and feel yourself blossom. The Five of Trees indicates a loss of some type. An attempt to control outside forces or individuals has resulted in physical, emotional, or spiritual chaos. The bleak feeling is temporary. If you feel like you're stumbling around in the dark, just keep going. Don't give up. This is a transition card. There is nothing you need to fix. It is time to move forward. And it does not matter what has occurred or what you have done or had done to you. Place your focus on the decisions you are making now. Turn a limitation to your advantage. You are strong and worthy. And this correlates with the Five of Pentacles, which is error, health or financial troubles, material loss, or failure. So I think that, something is come up yesterday, which is COCAV, that makes us feel like we've taken a blow. And I'm not exactly sure what that is. It could just be all of that negative energy. And so, I know that I was just working myself to death trying to take advantage of all of that, harvest as much of that energy as I could that was coming in. And so I think sometimes, I always overwork myself. I always overdo it. And I guess you still have to kind of try and find a balance with that so you're not overworking yourself so much that you feel like all you do is work. Like, you have to find a way to balance out that energy. So maybe it's that when we try to harvest energy, we can't harvest all of it. We just need to try to harvest some of it or as much as we can, but we still need to make time to rest and make time to acknowledge our physical limitations. And that doesn't mean that we have to dwell on them or feel bad about them or whatever the case may be. It just means that if you can't do what everybody else is doing, so be it. And you don't want to put negative emotions into it, because when you put the universe doesn't do negative. So when you put negative emotions into it, you're actually going to get more of it. That's how it works. So instead, you just want to either ignore it or just let it roll right through you without paying too much attention. But I'm sure this has to do with all of that really heavy negative energy that was coming in. All right, the next card is the Queen of Stars, which is the Illuminator. Stars is this way. All right, so the Queen of Stars, and this is for today. Your inner creator shines outward, leading you from darkness. You will feel her joy through your senses, thoughts, actions, and all that is reflected to you. The Queen of Stars awakens you to your beauty and strength. You have compromised yourself because you didn't know you could be loved for being you. This practice belief now makes you doubt your abilities and potential. However, somewhere deep inside, the need to be true to you is gaining momentum and is about to bring an inspiring, supportive person or idea into your life. It may arrive as a boss, workmate, friend, lover, or a new way of perceiving your life. Open your heart to inspiring creator you are. And this correlates with the Queen of Wands, which is a sympathetic and understanding person, friendliness, love, and practicality. Of course, as we are fasting, we are praying, we are researching, we are learning. Everybody has to have a teacher. Like, you can't, I have heard it described more than once that people, they want to be their own teacher. And I feel like that's a huge disadvantage, meaning just because you can rely on the angels to tell you everything doesn't mean that's the only way, because sometimes certain people are at a higher level than you, or they're in touch with angels in a different way that you are, or especially when someone is a different sign than you, like they have a different way of understanding things. So our people really have to stop, or rather our people should really consider spending money with people who are advanced or experts in their particular arena, so that they can get another perspective. And I feel like I know that money is like a huge thing. People don't want to talk about it, this and that. But I feel like our people, it's a lack of knowledge that we perish. But I also feel that lack of knowledge extends to business knowledge, like, and just the knowledge of how to interact on a professional level. Like, it's just like when you go somewhere, everybody knows the owner. Instead of you like trying to, just go in, pay your money like everybody else and support the business. A lot of people, they want discounts, they want this, they want that. And, we have to illuminate past that. We have to get past that. We have to say, okay, even if I have a chart, or even if I did this, even if I hate to just say stuff that I do, but I do a lot of stuff. So let's say even if I have some healing balm, I'm still gonna buy some from Sister Pat because X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, they don't like. They don't understand that you have to invest in something. And similarly, people who are experienced with certain things, you should consider putting a price tag on your service, because it is out of balance with the universe to give and not receive. And so a lot of us need to relearn our thought patterns around business and around money, especially females, because a lot of us we just have it all wrong with how we think about it. And that is going to prove to be a hindrance, especially if you have, like problems with making money. If you don't have a stream set up for the money to come in, how do you expect the money to come? Like, that's why when I make stuff, I be like, I'm just gonna throw it on the internet. Whether somebody wants it, they don't want it, at least I have that revenue stream open. But when you don't have and that also correlates with the moon card that we got last night, because the whole thing is the middle pillar is a stream of gold. Well, how can you have access to that stream of gold if you don't have a way for it to the stream to what is it break off into your pool area? So if you're in a pool over here and the stream of gold is coming down here, if you don't have the separate if you don't have the path connecting it, this thing just gonna flow up and down, and you're just totally gonna be missed. That's why we have the paths. The paths are what tie us to the stream of abundance. And so when we don't look at it like that, and we look at it like, okay, well, I'm here on this thing by myself, but and the stream is flowing, it's flowing right past me. That's out of balance with how trees work. Because if you don't know, trees actually draw that. Well, one of the ways trees work is a tree does have a heart, and the heart is, it's not a pump, but it is a shape. It does have a shape. And so the roots draw the water up to the ends of the branches like a pumping motion, like the heart. And so it's really a vortex. The heart is a vortex, right? So as the water, the nutrients and everything comes up into the tree and flows out to all the ends of the leaves, then whatever the tree equivalent of the carbon dioxide that our cells pump, they pumps it back down into the ground. So it's an ever flowing cycle. And so we can cut ourselves out from that flow, from that illumination, if we're not properly if we don't have a proper stream set up to receive. And so that's not just money, but that's a lot of things. That's love, that's anything that's the spiritual nature, that's the energy that's coming in from the universe. If we're not set up to properly receive the energy that's coming in, there's no like Brother Levi said, if you got to have a place for it to land. And so if you don't have a place for it to land, you could be bringing in the energy or not bringing in the energy. It doesn't matter. You don't have anywhere for it to land, whether it comes in or it doesn't. And I don't know if that had anything to do with that, but that's the message that I'm getting. We have to work a little bit harder at connecting with the universe, letting it be a two-way flow. That's where grounding comes in. That's where, of course, the prayers that we're doing, and thanking the angels and all that stuff, all those are ways of connecting with your higher self, which is really the self that's inside of you. It's also higher too, but long story short. All right, we have the King of Hearts, and that's in our tomorrow position. And so you are the producer, director, and emotional an actor of the emotional stories you tell yourself. You can change or embrace them at any time. The King of Hearts graces your world with someone of great compassion. The person is calm, assertive, and ready to be in a relationship. They don't need a relationship to be happy, and thus are full of love for themselves and for you. They trust and respect that you know yourself best and can make your own decisions. However, they will always be there for you if you ask for advice or help. This will probably be a romantic relationship. However, the card may also indicate that you are growing up and becoming a mature spiritual being. So this correlates with the King of Cups, which is kindness, artistry, wisdom through experience, and a responsible and creative person. So the space energy is good today. We should have some like good illuminations coming in, and then follow that up with some, what's that word I saw? Some wisdom through experience. So this whole transition from bad energy to good energy, and learning how to harness versus harvest. Why, as we get better with that, then we're going to gain more wisdom in into how that process works. And additionally, now that we're getting more understanding of the planets and what they do and what they control and how to use them, that's just another tool that we have in our toolbox for connecting us with the divine energy and getting into synergy with the universe. Because right now, in many cases, we're totally out of sync. Like, the Gentiles have taken all of our information. They don't tell us what anything means. They, like the 4th of July, they know this portal opens every 4th of July, and they do all this crazy stuff, and they use and abuse the mother. So now we are righteously taking that back. And so that's going to be, the wisdom through experience of saying, okay, they use and abuse every holiday. So, and then there's things that they never talk about that they also use and abuse. So as we are gaining more of this knowledge back, we have to also use it. It's just like with harvesting. When you harvest something, you have to use it. When you harness something, you don't have to use it right away. But when you harvest a tomato, you got to eat it pretty quickly, or it's going to sit around and go bad. Ask me how I know. So it's the same thing with these portals. When we harvest the energy that's coming in from these portals, we have to use it. So it's going to be a trial and error thing. It's like, we're not going to get this right every single one the first time. However, us making the effort, remember, the Most High will take 100 steps if we take the first step. And so by taking the first step and saying, okay, not only are they abusing every holiday, there's also a lot of other things that they use and abuse that they know that we don't know. What are those things? We have to stay on top of that, just so that we can try and get ahead of their wickedness, because they've been doing this for 400 plus years. They've probably been doing this for longer than that, but we were able to keep it like to a minimum. But yeah, they've been doing this same scam 400 plus years. We have to work really, really hard to overcome that. We have to not work hard. We have to put forth a lot of effort to overcome that. And so that's going to be the wisdom through experience. So, all right, I'll let you look at these cards while I write them down. I won't beleaguer this. I feel like I already did, though. All right. Are we going to do the blessing of the Sephiroth? I already got my water, so I feel 1,000 times better. And I got my cheat sheet. All right. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gevora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod. Blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, glory, and honor go to the Most High, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We would like to report back that the angels have fulfilled their covenant with us, and we would like that to be noted to their record so they are able to ascend up as we also ascend. To the earthly mother, we thank you for being with us and walking with us down the path of life. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushai and his perfect example. And of course, to the angels who are here, we thank you guys. You all are doing a fabulous job. We have reported back to the Most High that you fulfilled your covenant, and we are eternally grateful for all of your hard work. Let God be praised in the beginning and in the end. Who supplicates him, he will neither despise nor refuse. God above us, God before us, God possessing all things. May the Father of heaven grant us a portion of his mercy. Beru Shem Kavod Malchuto Lo'olam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biyed Hamikdash Limkoma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading tonight at Sesor.